So now, Erin Rae, what's going on with Deion Sanders' daughter?
Oh, DeAndrea.
Yeah.
You know, I really feel bad for her because it's wild to me to think, you know, people always say, oh, this girl acts like this because she ain't got a daddy in the house. She ain't got a daddy in the house. She had a daddy. And there's no way that prime time, the man that educates, motivates, and has put so many young men on and doing all the great things that he has done in a lot of different people's careers, could not have helped his daughter not end up like this. Like, she's so insecure, and I hate it for her because it's like, you had the best of the best around you and you decided to live this life.
So what life is she living? I mean, I don't understand. I don't really know much about DeAndrea. What is she doing that's so crazy?
Let's go to the breakdown. She had a baby by Jaqueez.
Okay.
I don't know him personally or whatever. He seems like a nice guy, but it's just like...
Jaqueez is a good dude from what I gather.
Yeah, but it's like, out of all the people that you could have ended up with, he's still trying to come up in the game, still trying to make a way for himself, which is great, and I wish him much success because he's really talented or whatever, but there was just so many more opportunities for you to end up with someone that's not still trying to come up, because we know a lot of people still trying to come up right now. They're into whatever they need to do to come up. We're in a clout chasing era where people are going to lie, do whatever they need to do in order to come up, and I think that's where he's at. So she recently just came out online and said that there was no reason for her to come out and put this business out there either. So Jaqueez and Dej Loaf have a new album coming out. And she came out and basically said that they're pretending like they're in a relationship, but she's really his fiance to market this album. Now, if that was the truth and you just had a baby by this man, shut up.
Yeah.
Let the money come in. Like, the nigga's trying to provide. He got kids and mouths to feed. Shut up.
Yeah.
Like, girl.
Yeah.
I mean, but everything she says about this man... It's very insecure, because even when she was going back and forth with Dreezy about the man, it was just like, again, I hate to just say this, but it's like, your daddy is prime time. Like, he ain't taught you nothing about no men. Like, he's around men all day. He see men like this all the time. Like, he ain't taught you nothing. And you out here arguing online with other women about a man that can't do half of what your daddy has done. That's what I'm saying. So it's no shade towards him or whatever, but I'm just saying you had options to be with someone that wouldn't have you online looking crazy, crashing out over a man.
Maybe she's just choosing to crash out over him, though, because, I mean, she could just keep her mouth closed and mind her business.
And again, it don't matter if you got a daddy in the household or not. Some people are just crazy.
So you think she's just crazy?
I think she's insecure, because it shows a lot. A lot of insecurities come out when she speaks. So I just think she's just an insecure woman. She had trouble giving birth, so you know, she was able to get pregnant by him and give birth. So maybe that's another reason why. But I just feel like, girl, like, where your daddy at? He ain't told you to take none of the posts down. And I understand that she's old. She's 30 something, like probably 34 or whatever. But still.
Okay, she grown. What you talking about? She just doing what the hell she want to do then.
At 34, though?
At 34, she just out here doing whatever the hell she want to do. At 34, you know right from wrong, up from down. You just out here fucking
and that's
around.
my problem. You should know right from wrong. You had a mother and a father. But you know, the thing is, people always say, oh, you know, they needed a daddy in their life. No, a lot of times, it's mommy issues these girls have. Women and their mamas, it's a...
Especially black women and their mamas.
Yeah, because you know, it's a hard thing having an emotionally unavailable mother and an absent father.
Damn.
And that's what a lot of women and men, let's be clear, have in their lives. And that's not to down any of my single mothers that are trying to do their best. But again, they're trying to do their best on their own. You know what I'm saying? And that can look a lot of different ways for them. So that is not to in any way discredit the things that these mothers have to do to get by to make sure that their kids are okay. But it is still repeating this cycle, you know what I'm saying? So the daddy's not in the household, but also the mama's trying to do her best, but she ain't emotionally available because all she can do is be strong. So now her child has to figure out how to love themselves and all this stuff, whatever, and then go repeat that same cycle. So it's just a fucked up thing, a fucked up hamster wheel a lot of people are on, so...
What can we do then for mothers to have better relationships with their damn daughters?
We have to cultivate more love in our community. Because it's a lot built on survival.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything like, okay, how to be strong. I got to be strong for this person. I got to be strong for that. I got to be strong for myself, my kids, everybody else. But people need to understand that you don't have to get pregnant by everybody you fucking.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Learn to have conversations with people. Especially, I don't get when you are 30 and up talking about some, I didn't know he was this way or she was that way. You old enough to have a fucking conversation and be like, well, how was you raised?
Yeah.
How was you raised? Well, if we had kids, how would you want to raise the
Yeah.
kids? Like, there's conversations that need to be had, but everybody's so lustful
Yeah.
and just only trying to fuck. And then when the baby gets here, they're acting like surprised. Like, how are you boo-boo the fucking fool? You know
Yeah.
what happens when you fucking unprotected. Like, and you had no conversations with this person. You have no love for this person. So now that the baby's here, you're trying to make something work, but it's all toxic because there was nothing there in the first place.
Yeah.
So actually having real relationships, I think that are built off of love and not off of survival. Well, we had a baby, so let's figure out how to make this work. I think that's one place to start. But actually, you know, loving ourselves and our community. All we hear all day long is, oh, black women are this, black men are that. It seems like it's no black love. But I'm going to be honest with you. In real life, I see a lot of black, beautiful couples.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just another thing that is this a part
stereotype
of
that ain't real.
Yeah, and
propaganda.
You know what I'm saying? So the problem with that is though, before when they were like, oh, black men aren't in the home, and black men were in the home, then it started to become, oh, black men actually aren't in the home. You know what I'm saying?
Because another thing that kind of gets me is when they say that it's more women than it is men. But when I'm at the elementary schools with my kids and I'm looking at the classroom, I'm like, it's 50% boys, 50% girls.
Yeah.
Where's the disparity at?
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like you don't really know what's an illusion or what's not an illusion. Because like I said, I see a lot of black couples out here.